Our thoughts and feelings are our own and are not representative of Electronic Arts as a whole or anyone else.
Once again, it's time for the Team Lift podcast with your hosts, Brandon Bowie and Roderick McDaniel. Let's go ahead and get right into the show. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Team Lift podcast. Now, this is a first for all of us. We're doing this as a video. We're all at different locations. So we have Zane down there from his Fortress of Solitude and Weebiness. Brandon looks like he's doing his show from a garage sale.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that the living room still?
Yeah, it's the living room. We're going to get everything taken care of in like a week or two.
So you're still moving into the new place?
We're moved in. We just have a lot of shit in boxes and no place to put it. So.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm doing the show with a vacuum over my left corner. It's just kind of hanging out, staring at me. And I also am in the office of Fortitude. And then we have a Korean pop star with us, and that would be
Hello.
TKC Ren.
How are y'all?
Oh, God.
So.
If you do the whole show with that voice, I will quit tonight. I promise. They won't need me here anymore.
You got a deal.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so this is going to be our year-end review.
Yeah.
We're only
2017 sucked. Let's have a do-over. End of show.
Hey, yeah, man, look. There was some good stuff that happened in 2017.
I got premium in 2018, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah, so, 2018's already looking up for you and I both. So, but yeah, there was some cool stuff that happened in 2017, and we're going to go ahead and count down some of Team Lift's favorite moments from that. I guess one of our biggest things that we can talk about was just how much the podcast grew. We did grow.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, even though we didn't try to.
That wasn't trying.
I don't know if we were trying. I think we've tried harder to break this show than we have to try to grow. And it still grows.
There is no try.
It just keeps. Yeah, we don't try. It just happens. We just realize it works.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. So man, let's see. We Otaku Lounge grew, and then that's all Zane. Can we just say this is all the whole Otaku Lounge Facebook group is all Zane's fault?
Why is that a bad thing? Why do you say it like that's a bad thing?
Zane knows
I didn't say it like it's a bad thing. It is your fault. It has grown so much, and that is all your fault. We're giving you straight credit for that. You came up with the idea of us making a weeb room for all of our anime friends. And
Friends and listeners and everybody else in between.
Yeah, all the random accounts that I've added because they requested.
I don't even know if that one dude from like Saudi Arabia is still in the group or not. I want to check now.
Zane knows the way.
do you know the way? You do not know the way.
Thank you so much for that.
Holy shit, this is crazy. We have 4 new members to Otaku Lounge today because I'm pretty sure the number was 75 earlier. Now it's 79 in the group.
Yeah, Sasha just sent me a message that she added all of her girlfriends.
Oh shit, girlfriends in the group.
I do have something serious. Can we talk about the that exact meme that's going around right now? Because I'm really confused by that. Because isn't it?
The way
it's all VR, isn't it?
Yeah. There's
started from that.
It started as somebody made a model of a 2-dimensional piece of artwork that somebody made of Knuckles looking ridiculous. And then in VR chat, somebody took it and Uganda Knuckles happened.
See, the video I watched was really confusing because I saw this huge 3D anime character like stripper pole dancing, and I was like, wait a minute, this is VR. Whoa.
Yeah, this is VR chat. Welcome.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is taken to a whole new level that I did not know existed.
It's basically Chatterbait 3.0.
Oh,
It's
dear
it's like Second Life, but in VR. Everybody gets to have whatever avatar they want, and they can run around and just be stupid.
God. I do not need to be a part of that. Neither does Roderick.
I need to get all of this crap cleaned up so I can go be a part of it.
Yeah. This new computer I'm on is VR ready, and I
Yeah.
never wanted to do VR until I saw that, because I got to go run with some Ugandan gang members.
Oh my
I just want to be a Ugandan warrior, so I could just like they say, "Do you know the way?" I'll be like, "I do know the way,
God.
Will you please live stream that if you do, please?
bro." I
For the
promise
love
you,
of
I will.
God. I just want to watch.
Well, the Vive Pro is coming, which means that a bunch of people are going to start shedding their first-gen Vives, so you can probably pick one up pretty cheap.
Oh, you know I'm going to, man. But then again, I'm just scared I'd get into VR porn, and I just don't need these hassles. This is too much temptation. I'm not grown enough or mature enough to say no to VR porn.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just not. I know I'm not.
You're
Man,
gonna
my
be
thing-
bitch made by VR porn.
Oh,
Possibly.
called it.
Damn.
Yeah, possibly. I won't even say, like, some guys will be like, I ain't no bitch. I ain't going to be punked out by that shit. I'll be punked out and lost money in it and won't even know where my money went. It'll be just like, where are my pants? Where's the lotion? Whose headset is this? That'll just be me, VR porn. I'll come to work. One arm will be all jacked up and all
it's like
strong.
Family
The other
Guy.
one will look feeble. I'm going to look like 1920s polio kid.
Oh my God, you went there.
I did. Polio's cured.
I know
Nobody
you can't see me, but
Fuck.
If somebody gets offended by a polio joke in 2018, your mom raised a tampon, because you, I'm telling you right now, nobody has polio right now. You should not be offended by a polio joke in 2018.
I mean, I could bring up the conspiracy of not vaccinating your children, but we'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, leave that one alone, because those people listen to the show.
Just know that you have supporters out there. I love you.
Do
Hey,
you
speaking
know
of
the way?
conspiracies, we do have a video that should have been uploaded today about conspiracies from IkiCon, but I'm not going to name any names of why it's not uploaded.
Icky conspiracies?
Oh,
Damn.
I'm just going to hide behind this microphone.
I can still see. Dude, your head looks like a Whopper. I love it.
Can you see me?
Well, this got derailed real quick. I'm sorry.
You're gonna be the K-pop star, and I'm gonna be over here doing Herbert from Family Guy. YMCA. That's gonna be us all day. Is this show? Whoever swallows the most Tylenol PM wins. Okay, we got to get serious.
So, do we need to start over, or?
No, this show is.
This is the
Nope.
show. This is
Oh no, I listened.
Yeah, this is terrible. This is what Team Lift is. Now people just get to see how bad we really are. This is it. Reed died.
He got way far away from the microphone for that one.
Oh my god. Done
You
for.
got me sick. I'm trying to laugh in the different direction. This is all the direction I like, so I'm like, please, for the love of God, don't pick that up.
Oh my god, that's awesome. This is awesome.
Oh God, I love you.
Okay, so let's do this.
So there were
Do you
movies.
want me to be the master of ceremonies for this?
There were movies and television shows released in 2017.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either. I don't really believe anything
You're
that
just gonna
happened
throw
in
that
the
in there and
last
say, I don't
fucking
believe you.
year. So
Alternative facts. Those are alternative facts.
seriously,
Alex Jones.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
So here,
Alright.
let's do this. Let's start with games. Since our podcast tends to have four guys that play them every now and then, Reed, we're going to bring you in because you weren't on that many episodes this year. What was your game of the 2017?
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, I kind of knew you were going to go in there.
Dude, that is literally probably the only game I played. I think I played Wolfenstein. No,
Mm-hmm.
The New Order. It was the old one, but that wasn't a 2017 game. But other than that, Battlefield 1 and Ghost Recon.
So those were the only games you played this year.
I don't like to spice it up, bro.
Yeah, I remember that. I think you did try to play the show at one point, but you didn't even play the newest one.
No, that was the show 2016 because it was on sale at GameStop.
Okay. Reed was pretty much out of gaming. Why Wildlands, man?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. It didn't have the same feel as the original Ghost Recons. It wasn't as sluggish, but for like more of a realism look and feel. The old Ghost Recons, you know, it was clunky. You know, your characters were clunky. It made you feel like you were that full character. But Ghost Recon Wildlands, like, it was more free. I think they did really well with that engine from Assassin's Creed. Like, it was amazing. Like, I think they took it further than what is that, Ubisoft Canada or Toronto that does that? I think they took it a lot further with Ghost Recon than they did with that one. But that's just me personally. The gameplay was fluid. I mean, yeah, there were a couple bugs at the beginning, but I mean, they worked them out pretty quick. There were a lot of updates to keep the system going. So I liked it. That was my pick.
All right. Brandon, what about you, buddy?
Game of the year is probably Prey.
Oh God,
I
you
have-
were in love with that game.
I have a problem, and the problem is that immersive sims don't come out enough. And whenever one does come out and it's good, I play the living fuck out of it.
Right.
I ran through that game at least 3 times. I actually just reinstalled it because I decided I wanted to play it again after like listening to an interview with Harvey Smith where he was talking about it. And it's that kind of game. It's like you start talking about it, I want to play it. It's like Deus Ex or System Shock 2. Like, there are not enough of this type of game. Like, if we could just have a company that just makes immersive sims and releases them, like if we could get that to be the thing that gets released once a year, like Call of Duty, I would be fucking happy.
Damn. Okay. That's a good one. All right. Zane, what about you, my man?
2017, I played a couple of games that came out this year. Like Andromeda was in March. Nier Automata, was that 2017?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was midsummer 2017, so yeah.
I think so. And it was February 23rd, 2017 is when Nier Automata came out. And the PC version was March. Okay, that's the one that I have. Yeah, so I didn't get that game until the same time as Andromeda. I didn't play a lot of new shit this year. I went back and played a lot of old shit, so I only have like 3 new games. But of all the 3 games I played that were new this year, I would give it to Nier Automata. Mostly because it's super pretty, super dope. The music's fucking epic, and the gameplay is pretty fucking solid. I see a lot of people have complaints every now and then online saying the opposite of what I have as an opinion, but fuck those people. Because that game is gorgeous, and I will follow Yoko Taro to the ends of the earth as long as he makes video games.
What about you, Coach?
Persona 5.
I kind of
Really?
figured that was your
Well,
pick.
us too. Like, Persona 5 came out it was delayed to the U.S. until April of 2017. And it was the game that you guys remember that I pretty much spent all my time playing. That was my one game. And the other game I played was Ghost Recon Wildlands with Reed. I actually got the platinum trophy for it on the PlayStation 4, playing it with Reed. So those were probably my 2 favorite games, like all year, were those 2. So I would have to go, yeah, if I'm going to have to pick Persona 5 and Ghost Recon. It's hard to pick between those 2.
I mean, can we just say, because it kind of sounds like nobody really played anything, I guess, quote unquote, that was decent for 2017? I mean...
Oh, we played a lot of shit, man.
No, I mean, like, But was there anything that was really worth it? I mean, kind of looking back, I don't really remember anything released that was really
Prey was worth it. Wolfenstein 2.
The new Wolfenstein was pretty ballsy and badass.
Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus was worth it. I
Did For Honor
continued
come out this last year?
For what?
For Honor.
For Honor? Was that 2017 or end of
Yeah,
2016?
that was 17.
See, I would add that even to a list of things that I did enjoy playing. I only had issues with it because they didn't use dedicated servers from the get-go.
Good
Like
choice.
that game has fucking awesome fucking gameplay. Like it's tactical and it's skill based. Well, I mean, whenever they don't have dedicated servers, it's also latency based. But hopefully now, I think they've apparently changed that, so I may go back and play it again. But that's another 2017 title of good, I guess, note.
Oh yeah, and I was on the Switch, so we had Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battles, as well as the one game that won Game of the Year on 100 different websites, Legend of Zelda. So there were some great games. I think that this was the year that instead of us playing a bunch of shit like we normally do, I think we all kind of just said, I'm not going to spend as much money trying to play every game, and I'm just going to play the ones I really fucking want to play.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up Friday the 13th in a Steam sale. I still haven't gotten a chance to sit down and mess with it, but I've watched a ton of gameplay from that game. It looks fun as hell.
Yeah.
Like I said, Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus. I continued to play Overwatch obsessively for another entire year. It didn't come out in 2017. It came out a while ago, but I still played the fuck out of it. Like, there are a lot of games out there that a lot of people really liked, like PUBG. Everybody seems to like it. Fortnite.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to like it. Don't like either of those games. I don't know. It was a weird fucking year for games. It was a
I
weird
was
year.
looking at the list just now, and I forgot about PUBG that came out, and I was like, oh yeah.
PUBG technically didn't actually, well, it did. I mean, they released the finished version of it, quote unquote, at the middle of December. I think it was like December 18th or something. So they kind of slid in as being a game for 2017. But realistically, like, that game's been out for a while because it's early access.
I mean, can I be a dick and just say that it's essentially a ripoff of Arma?
Well, I mean, everything is a ripoff of everything. It's like
Really,
there's-
it's kind of a ripoff of. I mean, if it's a it's a ripoff of Arma in the same way that DayZ was a ripoff of Arma, because it's basically the same game as DayZ but minus zombies.
well,
Yeah, that's true.
Same kind of like quick pace survival fucking. Except I guess in DayZ you can have a persistent world, whereas in these games it's just.
Well, but DayZ was also a mod as well
Mm-hmm.
for
well,
Arma.
PUBG started as a mod for Arma that created a battle royale style gameplay, and then the
There you go.
guy who made the mod eventually found a studio in Bluehole that was willing to make a game and allow him to essentially like do the direction for it. And so he directed making the game. What's really fucking weird is like it's shoddily made. Like the network code is bad. The gameplay is subpar for the most part because the network code is so bad. Almost all of the assets in the game were purchased off the Unreal Store. The engine was purchased off the shelf. It's the Unreal 4 engine. They've really done nothing innovative, or they've done innovative gameplay mechanics, but they have not done anything as far as like art direction, art style. Like if you took Fortnite's art style and applied it to PUBG and used PUBG's gameplay, you would have an excellent game because you have a great game with great mechanics. And then in Fortnite Battle Royale, you have better netcode, you have better graphics, you have better art direction. It's just, I don't know. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to play it is because it just feels like an asset flip.
Yeah, see, okay, I didn't know that. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Totally more sense.
There's a documentary for PUBG on, what's this? NoClip. So if you go watch a NoClip documentary, they've got a lot of information in there about it.
Interesting. I mean, we did forget about one. I know you guys absolutely love this game. I can't believe anybody didn't bring it up, but Star Wars Battlefront 2.
This is such an amazing title.
halfway around this square here is involved.
It was an amazing title, a triumph for video games. Probably one of the best releases that's come out this year. Released to excellent fanfare. It's been updated like crazy since it came out. I really like the loot box economy.
I love how I can actually physically watch your facial expressions. Dear God, that made that so much better.
I'm no longer comfortable in this room. I was like, this man is really going out there. He's just going to say all this, isn't he?
I said nothing but good things. Okay.
He did. He really did. I will give it to him. Bravo to you, sir.
Bro.
Here it comes.
I didn't say nothing. Y'all ain't catching me slipping, no. I'm not naming no names, but one day we were talking about the podcast in that building, and one of the VPs told me, hey, I downloaded your show. I didn't even ask him what episode. I didn't want to know. I don't want, if you work for a video game company and you download this episode, I don't want to know what episode you downloaded, because there's a good chance we shit on you on one of these. And I just don't want to know what they listen to.
So much salt.
All opinions expressed here are our own and are not representative.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are not representative of any company who we may get checks from. Okay, that's all we say.
Roderick,
But
what
it-
about some of those PSN games that you were playing this year that you were working on platinums for? I totally forgot about those.
PSN games I was playing.
Yeah. What was that one that you were?
Going to the Rapture.
Yes, that was exactly what it was. That was the one I was thinking about.
That was actually I think a 2016 PC game, and PS4 gave it away for free in 2017. But I loved it. I mean, I did a lot. Like, I played a lot, bro. Like, I might have got. In fact, I can tell you, I think I got 12 platinums in 2017. Like, I had platinum 12 games, but I really wasn't playing as hard as, before. You know what I mean? I just didn't spend as much time playing as many games, but I did a bunch of crap. I don't know what
I
had.
watched
I'm
way
trying to
too
load
much
it up.
fucking anime. And you watched a fuck ton of movies.
Wait,
We'll see.
you watch anime?
No.
I know what game I played,
sure?
and I loved it more than every game. Doki
What is
Doki
anime?
Literature Club.
Oh, good God, that mind fuck of a game.
Did you
Doki
play
Doki.
it too?
Yeah, he did.
Is it about, it's a reading books, right? It's a literature
Doki
club.
Doki. Yeah, of course. And there's a lot of Doki Doki, which is like heartbeat or something in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
And
like
that's with my Doki Doki.
So it's
heartbeats and books,
It's a love story. Is that
It's a
basically.
terrible story.
sounds? I mean, it sounds like a love story.
It's essentially a love story.
It's the minute.
Monica's best girl.
Mhm.
No.
I don't even want to talk. I watched James Hurd play that game. And
Oh, did you watch it while I was recording?
Yeah.
Like, dude, oh my god, dude, I was freaking out with him.
Yeah, I was too. Me and him, we were going over like plot line and like the conspiracies behind it. I was like, dude, this is gonna be totally jacked up. And I was like, Roderick, you gotta play this. I ain't playing that. And he played it.
I like watched him get the endings and shit. It was a mindfuck.
Dude, that game was
Mhm.
crazy, man. Like I was not comfortable watching it. I literally just like, hey, I gotta go. Bye. Dude, it's creepy, man. Like your screen starts losing its mind, like it's losing data while you're playing. It's almost like it's dithering while you're playing, and it's
Mhm.
just pulling out information. And you're like, what the hell is going on here?
It sounds like have you ever played Pony Island?
No.
Is that the game where you're like, it's like a hacking kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's like a meta adventure game. I want to say it came out in 2016.
I think I
Um,
have it. I just haven't played it.
but yeah, like as you play through it, the game starts to like degrade and fuck up and act weird, and then there's actually a point in it where you have to literally go out into Windows and edit a file and then log back into the game before you can continue playing it because the game breaks itself.
Yeah,
It's really
no,
great.
I don't have the patience for that.
It's maybe 4 to 6 hours at best. It's not a really long game. I played through the majority of it, and then I couldn't take my save game home with me, and then my save game got blown away, and I didn't want to go back through it again, so I just never beat it.
Yeah, yeah, no, I get it, man. We did play. I was looking at this list. This is a lot of shit, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, I told you, you played a lot of games last year, up until Wildlands, and then we blew probably 2 or 3 months out of that.
Yeah,
Pretty-
no, I
pretty
had
easy.
16 games that I completed this year. I completed 16 games, but when it came to getting platinum trophies, I can tell you right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I did 10 platinum. So I played 16 games and to completion and got 10 of those at 100%.
I get another honorable mention for 2017, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I don't know if anybody
Ooh.
played it.
I didn't.
I bought it, I played through a little bit of it, and then I've been waiting for them to release the PC VR copy of it because they said that it had a year of exclusivity and then they were going to release it. They still haven't released it yet. So I haven't played through the whole thing.
Oh, they haven't yet. Okay.
But what I played through, I really fucking liked. It, even in 2D, that game will fuck with you.
My people like to call that game Biohazard 7 Resident Evil.
You're a biohazard.
Are you
Hey.
trying to talk about the Japanese that you're not a part of? Okay.
Oh,
I was just wondering.
I can't even imagine.
Mass Effect
Resident Evil
Andromeda?
VR.
Does anybody have anything to say about this title?
I wasn't upset about losing Shepard because I don't give a fuck. Because I played those games and I didn't have feels like everybody else apparently. So I enjoyed the new character. The faces were fucking weird as shit at first, but I got over it quick because I don't give a fuck. I was there for story, which
They-
was also lackluster, but the gameplay overall,
Wow.
it was meh. I liked it. I didn't hate
How
it.
did you just say, you just shit all over that title and said it so kindly.
I'm gonna take a
I'm just
dump in
like,
this
it
title's
was
mouth,
meh.
but I kind of liked it. You know,
You bitches
Yeah.
got soft skilled.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't regret that we didn't get those guys on the show. I'm going to say that.
yeah.
That was something that we were supposed to do in 2017. We spoke to the director and the producer of Mass Effect Andromeda, and
Yeah, then the
Things just
game
did not
came
work out
out,
after
and
the game released.
then we thought it was probably prudent not to do that. At least I did.
I do like it a lot more after updates though. On the real.
Strafe. Anybody play Strafe other than me?
no, I think you were it.
Strafe was, I mean, Strafe had problems, but it was awesome. Like it
Ooh,
was.
Is Dead Cells 2017? Because that one's a fun little honorable indie mention.
Dead
one-
Cells hasn't been released yet because it's not complete yet.
Oh,
It is
that's
a
right. Early access,
it's
right?
early access. Shadow Warrior 2 came out as well.
Mhm.
That game I did not like. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it. They tried to make Shadow Warrior into Borderlands, and there were a ton of technical problems when it came out. Game ran like complete ass, and I gave up after one playthrough because it just wasn't fun. Every enemy was just a bullet sponge, and you know, you're constantly running around trying to pick up new weapons. The randomly generated levels, they worked okay, but there were like holes in them, like places where you could get stuck and all kinds of weirdness. Coach is falling asleep.
Yeah, I
falling
was gonna
asleep,
say, we
Coach?
forgot about Senran Kagura.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here, bro.
Okay. I just saw you do the for a second.
No, I'm sitting here looking at this screen, man. I actually have my Steam open and I was looking at it.
In your sad 4 little games there.
Star Trek
Cool.
Bridge Crew came out for HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and PSVR. It was excellent.
How was Star Trek?
It-
Did you play that?
I have it. I played it. The game is excellent. I think the only problem with that game is that you really actually need 4 people who know each other to play that game, and who work well together. Because if you just try to play it with a bunch of random people, the game goes to shit really really quick, because it's pretty much all role playing. I mean, you're actually doing things in the ship, and you're trying to do things, but somebody actually has to be captain and has to give orders, and everybody has to follow them. Otherwise, nothing fucking works.
Yeah, see, I watched some gameplay of it, and I was like, this right, I could get behind this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Let's see what else.
Coach,
Is
we
it-
could talk
is
about
Is it Trekkie or Trekker?
Trekkie.
Senran Kagura.
Is that from Cochrane? Is that what you said?
Coach
Senran
doesn't like
Kagura.
anime titties.
Yeah, Peach Beach Splash, bro. We totally should have played that with Belly.
Beach.
No,
Yeah, no,
no.
no, it was 100%.
I don't regret not playing that.
I do not either. That, man, I was all for it because I was like, you know what? This actually might be a decent like parody shooter style. I was like, okay, this might be cool. No. After I watched gameplay after it had been released in Japan, I was like, no, I can't get behind this.
Nah, fam.
No. Too much. I would not feel comfortable. That's one of those games like you have to buy on the PlayStation Network and hope nobody else has your like information to your account, because you're
Yeah.
not walking into the store to buy that. I mean, if you are ballsy, and hats off to you, sir
Belly
or ma'am.
Belly
Well,
walked in the store to buy that.
I don't even want to talk about that. Really. I mean, we'll leave that one alone where it is.
I know what VR game we played on the show this year. We played Emily Wants to Play.
Was that released in 2017? Because I haven't seen it on the list so far. I think because that game added VR support in 2017, but it was released earlier.
Yeah, I want to
2015.
say we started the VR support on, I can tell you, January 29th, 2017 was the day we played it for the
Yeah.
show.
So that was that was a 2016 game. I think it was like summer of 2016 or something.
And we got VR at that time in 2017, and we started playing it.
Anybody
We did it, and it was crazy.
anybody play Cuphead?
That was crazy.
Regrettably, no. I really wanted to play Cuphead, but I fucked around and didn't grab it.
I played a bit of it. Again, I just like I'll start something and then I never fucking get to finish it. So I started it. The gameplay is great. The animation is amazing. The music is amazing. I think I don't have the patience anymore for bullet hells, probably, but it's definitely a game that I would recommend getting if you like a bullet hell, if you like side scrollers. It's solid all the way through.
Nice.
Let's see. October, November. Just trying to see if there's anything else in here. I know everybody here played Assassin's Creed Origins, right? Everybody?
Yeah.
No?
I think
Assassin's
more
Creed
people
since
played
2.
Andromeda in this group.
Oh
Yeah.
I wanted to pet cats, but I didn't get the game because I couldn't legitimize $60 to pet cats. It looked really pretty though.
I love how me and Roderick are both speechless at the same time. We both made the noise.
I really did. Like, I actually made a face where I looked at your box. I was like, really, bro?
I do too. I kind of looked at the corner of my eye and I was like,
Why you be looking at my box? Look at your own box.
Yeah, I looked dead at you, dog. My face went, what the hell?
and you know exactly
yeah.
what that was.
So I guess we're done with games.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad year for game releases. I actually enjoyed E3.
Ooh.
I enjoyed Devolver Digital's E3 presentation because it was like a Tim and Eric skit
We did
going
get-
horribly
see-
right.
2017 did set us up for some cool games coming out this year.
Mhm.
Monster Hunter World and A Way Out. Is it Faye or is it Fee? Or
I
Fi?
don't know. I think
I
it's
think
gonna
it's
be.
Faye.
I'm calling it Faye until somebody says something different.
I don't know. I guess those two are EA original thingies. What's another cool one? Monster Hunter World.
I'm all
Spider-Man.
hyped for God of War.
Oh,
And
that
the
new Spider-Man looks dope. Oh
Dude,
my god.
that is the only thing I was excited about from E3.
What's that zombie
lost
game?
my mind.
That suit that he's wearing in those fucking trailers for Spider-Man is just off-putting with the white
it is
spider
weird.
on it.
Yeah, I will give you that.
Yeah, wait till you see it show up in the comic book.
Oh, here we go.
It's coming. It's coming, bros. Yeah.
I want
So,
us to
yeah.
get a game with Spider-Gwen in it. That'd be super dupes. I like her.
We had one and they canceled it.
Well, fuck
Really?
them.
Marvel Omega Heroes.
Oh, dude, man, I am still salty about that I spent money in that, and 4 months later they canceled the game, or they completely got rid of it. I was
Yeah.
not happy at
Oh,
all.
that was that the free-to-play on PlayStation?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
PC. It was free to play. I had a PC account and I had a PlayStation
I
account.
think I remember whenever that was taken down.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
I
was upset
saw it
about it
on the
because
news.
I actually dumped a lot of time into that game. Like, a lot of time.
Once again, a game Reed and I played together.
I
Beat
totally
the main
forgot about
storyline.
that.
Threw a whole bunch of money into it. Well, I'm not going to say a whole bunch of money, but I think we were both about 25 bucks deep.
I mean, I had enough to get some McChickens, so I was pretty mad. I mean, that
Yeah.
the-
It did cut into my Chili's from Wendy's, so I can say that.
Yes,
Chili's
sir.
from Wendy's.
Dude, you want to talk about chili Brahms, bro? Don't even start with that one.
There are
I
no
need
Brahms
some
here in
Brahms.
Austin.
And that is what. Well, I don't have them here in Abilene, so it's depressing. To Dallas we go.
All right, guys.
Yeah, you know,
let's-
all the
Movies?
great shit that Austin has and we don't have a Brahms. Figure that one.
Which is really weird. You guys have everything else but that.
We even
I
have
know.
fucking Californian shit. Like, where the hell's my Brahms?
Yeah. What in?
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, so I'm just gonna move on to movies.
Dude,
You've never heard of Brahms?
I'll
Nope.
send you links. I'm
I
sending
s-
you links
it's like
for
it,
that.
the best shakes and burgers ever.
When we left Anime North Texas, I took Zane to a Brahms up in Dallas.
I stopped at Brahms and ate in the parking lot. I was like, I'm not leaving without this.
Yeah, we ate inside.
I think
It was awesome.
It's a different Brahms too. There's so many of them up there.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Let's go on to movies.
ADD.
So, 2017. So many movies.
All of
So
these.
many movies.
How many
So-
movies did you see?
Me?
The one who has calculated all his fucking movie expenses for the year.
He's gonna be like
Nice.
3, 5, somewhere in there.
I saw before the year ended 30 films.
Good lord.
I spent $568.87 going to the movies in 2017.
Is that before or after Movie Pass?
That was before Movie Pass. I got to $347 in just food alone.
Dear God.
$347 in just food. And listen to these orders. 32-ounce icy. Nachos in a 44-ounce icy. Large icy. Fish and chips basket. 2 Ace Pear ciders and a large popcorn. Now, I forgot what I was watching.
So I can tell where you went and watched a movie at by what you ate. Because fish and chips,
yeah, that-
you got that shit from the Draft House.
It was. They
you
do. The
real-
Movie House and Eatery has it, and so does Flicks. I've had them at all three. I've tried the fish and chips at all three. But for Wonder Woman, I needed fish and chips and some pear ciders to watch her fine ass beat up everybody.
You do realize that 7-Eleven has everything you just got, right? I've just thrown that out
7-Eleven
there.
has fish and chips?
I mean,
First of all, if you
Really?
eat fish and chips at 7-Eleven, you have colon cancer.
hey, I'm just saying that 7-Eleven has it and torrenting is free, but I'll leave that alone. I'm gonna turn my mic off now.
Goodbye. No. No, I did see a lot of stuff. 2017 was a great year for films. I saw great
about-
stuff and some not so great stuff.
Give us 3 best of the year.
Bitch, that's a hard one. Your Name. Your Name was my favorite anime film. I watched it opening weekend. I took the day off. So April 7th, 2017, I was at the theater for the first showing that morning. And I took that day off. I don't regret it. It was my favorite film experience. A bunch of grown men watching a weeb romance and crying. That was awesome.
That
was an
sounds
awesome
like your
experience.
weekends. I mean, honestly.
That's all I do is just smile and shake my head. Yes. Except I'm not in the shower crying like, why didn't you love me?
You're doing too much over there with that weeb shit.
Oh, bro, I know, but it was good. I am
See-
going to have to say my favorite superhero film. It was tough because we had Wonder Woman, we had Justice League, we had Thor Ragnarok. Didn't we get was there Spider-Man? Yep, Spider-Man Homecoming during the summer.
Yeah, I know.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Logan,
Yeah.
John Wick Chapter 2, and he's a hero whether you know it or not. What that man does with guns is superhuman. Split, if you saw that one and you know what the ending is.
Just 3. Just 3.
I have to pick out of that.
Just 3. Just 3 out of the whole year.
Fuck. Wonder Woman would be number 1. Your Name would be number 2. Get Out. I have to say Get Out. That'd have to be if I was picking 3. That'd go with my 3. That I was glad I didn't miss and had on the big screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What about you?
I'm gonna do Logan,
Mhm.
Thor Ragnarok, and Shape of Water.
Saw that one. Such a great film. What about you, Zane? A lot of movies for you this year?
I saw most of the superhero ones. I didn't get to see Batman versus Superman. Wait, that wasn't this year. That was never mind. I didn't get to see Justice League. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to see. See, I saw Thor. I saw Wonder Woman. I saw. Oh, Spider-Man: Homecoming is the other one I didn't get to see, which is actually upsetting me because I've always seen all the Spider-Man movies in theater, but I didn't get to see Homecoming. So whatever.
There's probably a
Um,
dollar movie theater out there still playing it.
Oh yeah, there's that one I can maybe check at Round Rock maybe.
There's also the one that's over by work that used to be
Oh, yeah.
Lakeline.
hmm
Yeah, my trailer.
Let's see. My top 3 though. I would probably I wanted to say Guardians at first, but then I thought about it. I was like, no, I love the Guardians movies, but they changed a little bit more. I think they've been liberal with the fucking stories all through the Marvel movies anyway. I know Thor Ragnarok was like super dope. One of my top 3 there, definitely. Your Name, I guess. We talked about this earlier today. If we could legitimately say Your Name was a 2017 movie or not, and Coach's argument is it came out here in 2017. So, with that argument in mind, that would be in my top 3 too.
Bunch of cheating bastards.
I mean, it came out in Japan. I think was it November?
It came out in
2017?
December of 2016 because it
Yeah.
competed against Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. So what would it be a third favorite? Fuck, what else did I see? Oh, Star Wars was pretty fun.
I was wondering if anybody was gonna say Star Wars, to be honest.
I didn't like. I mean, I still love. I don't know. I still might actually put that in my top 3 because I didn't see maybe 12 movies this year, and I can't even remember half of them. It tells you how great they were. Actually, you know what? Fuck, I won't put Star Wars in there actually because I don't know that it necessarily is a great movie by everyone's standards, but I enjoyed the hell out of it, and it had me thinking for
That's
a
all that
while and
matters.
wondering. But the Murder on the Orient Express, me and Coach went to go see that, and it was actually fucking good.
That was
Like,
a damn good film.
I enjoyed it, and I've never read the books or watched the original or anything, and it actually tripped me up because I was like, oh shit, that's a twist and a fucking half. So yeah, I put that in my top 3. So we got Weave Your Name, superhero fucking craziness with Thor, and then Old Lady Book made into a movie with Murder on the Orient.
That's not a bad list.
No, they were all fun movies. I don't see. I think I enjoyed every movie I saw in 2017. It's just like they aren't all. I don't feel like I don't remember a lot of them very well.
Oh, I know one we went and saw together, and I'm surprised you didn't throw it in there. Female Convict Scorpion, Jailhouse 41.
Oh, see, that's another one of those conversations. Like, I'm pretty sure that's been imported a long time ago because that was a fucking 1970s fucking
It was a Grindhouse flick from
Grindhouse.
Japan.
Yeah.
And
But we didn't
we-
see that this year, and it was pretty dope.
Can we go back like 30 seconds? Can you repeat that name for me again?
yeah, Female Convict Scorpion, Jailhouse 41.
And get this,
don't even-
this is the third movie in the series, right? Was it the third movie?
Yeah, I think it
So
was.
there's like 4 or 5 of them in total or some shit.
There was some craziness, but it got a limited run in the U.S., and we bought tickets to go see it at the Austin Film Society.
I'll
Weeb-
give you your
the Weeb
name, but that
Theater.
is not a
No, not
fucking
Weeb.
2017 release. I don't give a shit.
No, it was not a 2017 release, but it was so fucking good, man. It was like one of the
Wait.
wildest films we saw all year.
The death scene at the very end of the movie, well, not very end, but like near the end, that was like the longest, most exaggerated death ever in any
Brandon,
movie.
have you ever seen the one where the guy takes 5 minutes to die? Like he just keeps spinning.
Oh yeah, he keeps spinning and they keep shooting him. Yeah, is that
Yeah.
that movie?
It was a death scene in this film to parallel that one.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this dude like literally falls down like 2 flights of stairs for literally like 2 minutes. Like,
And took a turn. Now
Yeah.
he fell down 2 flights of steps, turns, positions himself, falls down another flight of steps,
yeah,
gets to the bottom, walks 3 blocks, gets a hot dog from a hot dog vendor, drinks a whole soda, throws it in the trash can, falls another 2 blocks. I was like, when is this nigga gonna die? I was really in the movie wondering out loud. I had to drink during that one too. I did. I had to drink during that film. It was crazy.
So moving on.
Reed, you didn't go see any movies, did you?
Hold on, let me turn my mic back on.
It was
think-
on.
No, I turned it off. The only movie I take it back. I saw Spider-Man in November. That is the only movie I've seen this year. I can give you a list of movies I wanted to see if you want my top 3 I wanted to see.
No, we can just stop there. It's fine.
Okay, good. That's kind of what I thought.
I'm damn near interested, man. Reed, send me the list. I want to know.
It's all freaking sci-fi movies.
What did you want to see? I got to know now.
Dude, first off, Blade Runner. I'm really upset that I did not go watch that in theaters. I don't know if it sucked or not, but I love that movie.
It was a
So-
critical box office failure, but all of the reviews say that it's amazing. And I've gotten to watch about half of it. I need to watch the other half, but so far it's been good.
Okay, because that is probably one of my all-time favorite movies ever is Blade Runner. So if they ruined it,
No, they didn't.
I will be so mad, so upset. And then
did.
Alien Covenant and Planet of the Apes. Those are the only 3 I should have went and watched, but I didn't.
Damn, I did want to see War of the Planet of the Apes.
Dude, my dad got me into that original series way back, so there's a special place in my heart to that series.
All right, cool.
So
What about TV, Brandon? This is all you, bro.
Oh god.
We finally got Rick and Morty season 3 last year. God damn it!
Yeah.
It only took, I don't even know how long, because it wasn't really
2
that
years.
long, but it wasn't terrible.
Oh, was it 2?
It was 2 years. They were working on the Rick and Morty video game, and they also worked on accounting with Alchemy Labs. And they created a game company called Squanch Tendo to make an entire Rick and Morty game. So they were busy. That's why it took so long to release.
Squanch.
I see, what the fuck? I mean, I've watched a lot of shit. I've watched. I did not keep up with Legends of Tomorrow. I did not keep up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I have not kept up with... I tried to watch the mutant... what was that one mutant thing? Gifted? Yeah, Gifted. I tried to watch Gifted. It was horrible. What was the other one? Inhumans was horrible.
I didn't mind Gifted, but I didn't go far. I didn't do Runaway, so I fell off.
Defenders, everything in Defenders was great except for Danny Rand, just because he's a fucking brick of wood. I mean, really, they could just replace him with a fucking cutout that you just press a button and it says, "Hello, I'm Danny Rand, Iron Fist, blah, 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 from Kunlun," and, you know, you could just have him be in every scene in the background. You just press the button and he fucking squawks that out, because that's his entire character. It's just telling people who he is. I don't know. TV was weird this year. There wasn't really anything that was like, oh my god, this is amazing, you have to watch this. The quality on all of the DC shows remains the same. Crisis on Earth X was really good. It's a 4-part series. Crossover, Legends, Arrow, Supergirl, Flash. What I am looking forward to is next week Black Lightning starts. So that's gonna be fun.
That trailer looked amazing.
Yeah. So hopefully that's good. But yeah, there was nothing really on television like that's held my attention. You know, the thing that I've watched the most on TV this year turns out to be fucking Boston Legal, or like rewatching it. And that's a series from like 2004.
I have a couple of highlights. Yeah. My highlights are all, when I sat here and thought about it and I just kind of pulled it up, everything is related to Netflix. The Defenders, Luke Cage, Punisher came in at the end of the year and was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was the one I forgot to mention. Punisher was amazing.
Yeah. Stranger Things 2, but I'm one of those guys that kind of was hyped about season 1, so I really enjoyed seeing what we got from season 2. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and give some credit to that one. Show a lot of love to that show.
That's what I forgot. Twin Peaks: The Return, Handmaid's Tale.
Now, Handmaid's Tale just won an award, didn't it? Just win a Golden Globe?
Yeah, I won a bunch of Golden Globes, I believe.
And that's on Amazon. No, Hulu. That's Hulu.
Yeah.
That's in my watch list, but I haven't started it yet.
I haven't watched Runaways yet.
Me neither.
Let's see. Yeah, there's not much else on the list that I've actually watched. So I haven't bothered to watch Game of Thrones in years. Legion. Legion
was so good. You and I watched that during the summer. We were kind of late to the party, but I enjoyed what I got out of that one.
Also, The Orville.
I still haven't watched episode 1.
It's so good. It's basically like... So he sold a show to Fox on the edge that it's a parody of Star Trek, and that's how they're able to get away with basically being Star Trek The Next Generation, but not, without getting sued to fuck by Paramount. So it's literally, if you liked The Next Generation or you liked any of the original timeline series from Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, you will like this. Provided you like dick and fart jokes as well, because there's a lot of those in it. But it's basically just like them going through and picking out stories and then retelling them in a modern parlance, almost like, I guess you'd call it fan fiction for Star Trek. And it's really good.
I've yet to meet one person that's watched The Orville and did not love it. And it's one of those things that I know I'm missing something great, but I haven't watched it yet.
Conversely, Star Trek Discovery is a goddamn dumpster fire, and don't bother with it. If you actually like Star Trek, don't bother with it. I guess I should turn
I
that
truly
off.
hate hearing that. I wanted it to be so good. I wanted to like it.
The problem is that none of the characters are likable. The main character's not likable. The captain's not likable. The whole thing starts out with like them starting a war for no fucking reason with the Klingons. Like everything does not make sense. They have technology in the show that's far in advance of anything that they had on the original Star Trek series, but this series is supposed to happen 10 years before that series. And it's supposed to also happen after Archer on one of the other Star Trek shows that they had. So it's a really weird thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. It almost feels like it's supposed to be a part of the J.J. Abrams universe, but they set it before Kirk, so the technology doesn't make sense, and the uniforms don't even look like they do. Like, it should be an entirely different series. It's not called Star Trek, and it would be great. I'm pretty sure it would find an audience. Somehow it got greenlit for season 2. I guess enough people tuned in on the CBS app. I think that's going to be one of the main problems that it has reaching an audience, is that the audience has to go and pay for the platform to be able to watch it. They can't get it anywhere else.
Right. I mean, but haven't we learned? Well, I thought we had learned that, people really don't catch on to a bunch of shows behind paywalls a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
That just happened to Amazon with their anime strike deal. So, I don't know. I wasn't, that was one of my biggest things, because I wasn't about to go try to download the CBS app just to see it.
Yeah.
So, and it sounds like I missed a bullet. I dodged this one.
Yeah. I mean, I get, it could be great. Like, the mid-season break is coming up to be over soon, and the whole series could turn awesome in a few episodes, and I'm just being an asshole about it because it's not my Star Trek the way that I enjoy Star Trek, which is
Right.
them actually going out and discovering things. Odd that they named the whole show Discovery when they don't discover anything but how to fire fucking photon torpedoes into people's dicks.
I don't know what to say to that. You're killing it, Reed. You're killing it.
I mean, like, there's a scene in one of the episodes where literally our main character, who we don't like, is having a goddamn sword fight or a knife fight with the Klingon Emperor. Why?
Because radio.
Even I have questions about why they were having a knife fight.
Also, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to redesign the Klingons again? I mean, if you're setting this in the same universe as the original series, then the Klingons that we should run into should either have the forehead ridges of Star Trek Next Generation, or they should just look like humans because of the strain of virus that was released that caused the mutation that made them look like human beings in the original series.
What
Right.
in the world? I had to actually Google this. What did they do to these characters?
They look like retarded iguanas. That's the problem.
Dude, this is terrible. Like,
If you-
that's terrible.
Their costume design and their facial features almost remind me of Farscape, of the Scarens, which are basically just like big iguana people. They wear almost the same exact armor, but their faces are a little bit different. They remind me of like female Scarens, how they have the more human face instead of the elongated face. But yeah, just everything about Star Trek Discovery is just wrong on so many levels.
I did not watch it, but after seeing some of
What
the
the
shots
hell
from
are
this
these?
show, these uniforms. Do you know what these uniforms look like for the fleet?
Mm-hmm.
They look like Fallout vault suits.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Bro, what is with these Klingons?
I wish I could answer that question.
They don't
See-
even look right. They look like...
No,
it
you know
looks
what
like something that would have been a character in Fifth Element.
yes, either Fifth Element, or it looks eerily similar to some of the characters from I just had it a long
I was gonna say it looks like a Jim Henson monster, but
Well, that's why I was saying they look like Scarens from Jim Henson's Creature Shop, because they did all the creature effects for Farscape, and the Scarens are from Farscape. But yeah, TV's pretty much, with few exceptions, pretty much a bust in 2017.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't stick my head in that then.
I mean, there are really good shows. They're just shows that I don't like Handmaid's Tale. Not really a fan. Master of None. It was good. Like, I mean, it's good, but it's not my type of show that I would normally watch. I haven't literally watched any of Better Call Saul, but it's winning awards like crazy. Not a fan of Riverdale. I can't stand Big Bang Theory. I don't know why they bothered rebooting Will and Grace.
I don't know that one either. That literally makes no sense.
So what's left? You guys want to sit here and talk about anime for like 3 hours while I go kill myself?
No. I'll join you. Hey, Suicide Pact. Rick and Morty. Suicide Pact. I'm down.
Hey, man, look, I don't care what anybody says, but overall, based off of what we found out from going to the cons, anime had probably one of its best seasons that it's had in recent years. It was a lot of quality work, and with the simul-dub business growing, there was a lot of good stuff in dubs and in regular anime. So, Zane, we could do a show. I like how he's tied it around his neck already and getting it ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. You guys were talking. I'm sorry.
We could do.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And actually, you know what? What we could do, if we do want to do a show like we're doing right now, where it's remote and just video and audio, we could bring in another guest or two and have like another four-way kind of call like this. So
You want to do a separate anime show?
yeah, we should. We should, because
Well,
honestly,
kinda
we
did
would go
at our
on.
table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would, but we would
Which-
literally go on here for like a good hour. At the table, it was like very fucking sporadic, and like nobody stayed on any topic. It was like, hold on, how much salt can we get fucking James on right now? But that was pretty much the entirety of our fucking round table at IkiCon. But
I took a nap.
yeah, you
Reed
did.
passed smooth the fuck out. I looked over at one point. I want you guys to look at the camera. This is all I saw with Reed.
Yeah, I was
Uh-oh.
on the floor. Oh, you disappeared. Yeah, that's
No,
exactly-
there we go.
behind you?
He's back. He's back.
I saw complete darkness. No, I had my headset on, listening to the audio, and I just was leaned up against the wall, and I just passed out.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. Reed passed smooth the
We
fuck
should
out.
definitely do a separate anime episode. So, well, I guess this one will go live at some point in the near future, and then hopefully soon after that one, get our first anime episode of 2018 up.
Yeah, we can start. I guess since now, so it's really, I kind of want to have a moment of silence because we used to do this all sitting in the same room at Brandon's old apartment together,
Oh.
looking each other in the face, and now here we are.
I think this is better, to be honest, because now we can actually record it. We can put video up.
And Brandon's actually wearing no pants, so he's happy about that.
Oh no, I've got the pants on at the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment.
I almost didn't wear pants, y'all. I'm sorry. I did. I decided because I was like, man, what if I have to get up? I don't want everybody on YouTube to see my dingus.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Well, I don't want them to see my cranberries and my giblets and gravy.
I mean, if Logan Paul can show dead bodies and still remain on the fucking front of
Oh my
YouTube,
God.
you can show your dingus and we'll be fine.
Dude, that.
Hey,
Just
whoa,
like, what?
whoa.
God.
There's a forest, okay?
Oh. Jeez. Brandon's like, well, this show's officially.
This show's over.
Yeah.
He just salted down all of YouTube.
Golly.
all of YouTube.
First it was
Oh,
shots
man.
fired. It was like shots fired at first, and then it became Yosemite Sam just when it was
I'm the
fucking all
rudest,
his
tunedest
remarks.
podcaster in the West. I'm like, really, Brandon? Pow, pow, pow.
Oh my god.
Where's that rascally rabbit? No, Brandon, quit it.
The salt must flow.
Oh my god. I've honestly come to the conclusion that if the Force was real, we're all Sith Lords. I've just come to that conclusion.
I've already sent you.
I'm too lazy to be a Sith Lord.
I'm pretty sure I'm gray, if anything.
Don't
It
fool
got
yourself.
really quiet.
Don't fool yourself.
I'm
he
gray as
tried to say,
fuck.
I'm a great Jedi. Fool. This is gray. You salty as fuck. That's evil.
Salt is not evil.
Salty is evil.
No,
This
it's
is me
not.
have high pressure.
Yeah. You know how many black people got high blood pressure from salt? That's what kills black people. Table salt. That's what Dave Chappelle says. You evil, bitch. No, I'm gonna say we really are some salty guys. Okay, so but what are we looking forward to in 2018, movie wise? Any pick?
I was gonna say more anime, but never mind.
I'm
Sleep.
actually.
I need sleep. That's
Oh,
what I
gosh.
need in 2018.
That's things that you want, but you're not going to get in 2018.
Mhm.
Let's just be real about that. I'm really hyped to see Black Panther, but more than anything, I'm ready to see the Infinity War.
Brandon, did you see this?
What is that?
That's the this is, first of all, this is a full, I guess it's pleather or fake leather, whatever the hell it is, but I don't give a fuck. It's like a leather Black Panther fucking
Oh
hat.
shit!
And the writer for the Rise of the Black Panther comics was doing signings at that mini con we went to, and I got him
Awesome.
to sign my fucking hat. I'm never gonna
Yeah.
wear this though. It's super nice, but it's like impractical to have a fucking black leather hat in Texas, so
Seriously.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna hang it
Yeah.
up or put it up on the shelf and just look at it. It's totally worth $25 that I spent.
Get a little thing so it'll spin. Just put it on there, it'll spin.
I need to get a mannequin head so I can put it on that and then put it on the thing that spins.
you know, this whole time I've been staring here, is that Dimension W right above your bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Mita, and I forget what his name is.
I
But
see.
you get from-
I see that porg you have there.
Yes, my porg. I
Does
have
he
a
know
bunch
the
of
way?
Do
Alright,
do
is
you know the way?
Is that how we're gonna end the show? Do you know the way?
That's how I end everything. Like when I want to get off a phone call with people now, they'll be saying, "Hey, Roderick, are you going to be able to make it to the church on Sunday? Do you know the way?
Alright,
If you
bye.
do not know the way, Satan, my Ebola is not strong enough to know the way." And I just get off the phone call. I just make them hang up and tap out.
I have a good idea for you that I can't say on here that you should do later.
Oh,
Yeah, I may text you that in a minute.
All right. Who, wait, me or
Yeah.
Zane?
It could be all three of you. Don't shake your head. This one's for you too.
Okay.
Yeah, Brandon got scared as hell. All right, man. Well, guys, this is always fun. We got to definitely get better about doing more shows consistently in 2018. Yeah. Oh, also, thanks to the people who are still listening to the show.
I think we lost everybody like 10 minutes ago.
I think we did too. They tapped out, but they're still listening in their hearts. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for listening to the Team Lift Podcast with your hosts, Brendan Bowie and Roderick McDaniel. Join us again next week as we discuss more topics from geek culture. Be sure to follow us on our Twitter page @GoTeamLift, as well as our personal pages @CoachSilky and @ThighSide. You can direct questions and comments to us on our Twitter page, as well as find links to all of our social media outlets. Thank you for listening. See you again next week.